Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Ariel of Ariel's Eden. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. I have to give you an update on the other things because I potted out everything and transplanted and put stuff outside as of yesterday. Today is, what is it? Today is Friday, April 9th. I've been working on this stuff for a couple of days. Okay, so the main reason for this video is I bought these 20-gallon bags, which were supposed to hold the eggplants, and yeah, it doesn't look too big, which is strange because it doesn't look as, when you compare that to the 10-gallon or even a 7-gallon, it's the same height, but it's the same height, a little bit wider, but I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit bigger. So I went to Walmart the other day, and it was strange that this doesn't really happen to me often. But they had these 17-gallon tubs. Now, normally I know these tubs to be used for well, growing up, we would fill it with ice, and you can put the drinks or whatever in it if you're having a barbecue or something, and it would be great. It would keep them cool, or water. So I bought these and I figured, let's try that. It was just by chance that I picked them up because I didn't really, go there for that. But they were there, and I picked up 4 the first time, and then I did another 3 another time. Now I feel like I think I need another 2. So now I gotta figure it out. But now, my rambling, sorry. So this is a 17-gallon. Look how tall this is. Where's my tape measure? So this 17-gallon is approximately, I don't like doing approximates. Let's see. Oh man. Yoshi, can you come hold this for me real please? I'm trying to, and then it's out of focus. Okay. Bring it down and let me see how far. So this is about, let's call it 16 inches high, right? And according to the thing here, it's 21.5 inches in diameter, right? And yep, 16, I say 16, but yeah, I could give them the 1/4 inch. 16 and 1/4 inch high. Compared to this grow bag, let's see. This grow bag
It's
is 11 and a half inches high. Hold that for me, please. Let me see how wide. Can't really say the wide, but we can see if we can figure it out because there's nothing in it right now. But let's call it, now if we're really measuring this thing says 40 inches wide. So, okay, maybe they'll go out a little bit further, but as for the size of the bin, when the eggplant, because the stuff kind of, so I'm wondering if I'm better off using the tubs or using the bags. I'll probably end up using the bags, otherwise I feel like I wasted my money. But okay, so for that, what I did was I'm testing this out. So I'm gonna plant up all of the things that should go outside when it's hot. Right now I have the stuff for the cool season, so the greens and a lot of I put the strawberries and the blueberries and the raspberries outside already because we're scheduled to have 70-degree weather for the next couple of days. So that's what I did, and at night it won't be too bad when it comes to the weather. It should be 50 degrees, not too far from it. So I figured, okay, so right now they're thriving outside. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a little bit. But so to do these bins, I went ahead and just drilled some holes in it. I think I have 3, 6, 7, 8 holes drilled. That might be overkill, but you never know because I want it to drain. And then about, I probably should do a little different, but from the that little mark that's around the bottom, because I didn't do it from the bottom, but I measured from here to here about 3 inches, and then I drill a hole, and I went all the way around. I think I have maybe 5 holes total, and then I'm gonna line the bottom with wood chips up to this, because this is extra drainage, right? So up to that point, and then I'll add the soil and the amendments and what I want in here, and then I'll transplant the stuff, because I have to transplant the beans and all of that. So I figured I would just transplant everything and then put the grow lights on them, and it'll be maybe another week or two before the temperatures really rise to where they need to be, where I could leave them outside and not worry about them like curling into themselves because it's too cold or whatever, because we do live kind of in our minds up in New York. So I figured I would do that. So I figured I would show you guys this. I could do yeah, let me get everything straight, and then I'll add that into here and show you what I do. Hold on. Okay, so I lined the bottom with the chips. Now I'm gonna add some fertilizer to it, mix it up a little bit, and then for the soil, I'm gonna add extra cocoa core to what I have, so it'll be a little bit more fluffy, because with the garden soil, I noticed that once you water it, that stuff shrinks so fast and so low. So the cocoa core will help keep it a little bit higher and give it a little bit of fluff. See what my kitchen floors look like? I can't wait to get all of this stuff out of my kitchen. I want my kitchen back. No amount of mopping I keep, and then I have to come back and mess it up again. So I give this another couple of days, and then I get my kitchen back. Not complaining too much, but yeah. So I gotta get these things over here all planted up. The beans is ready to go. One of them already called it quits on me, so I need to get these things in here. So I figured I would plant them in the bins and then fix the system of the grow lights where it'll just shine down on them and work on them while we wait for this temperature to rise up a little bit more. That way when it comes time, all I have to do is just take them outside. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this bean though, if I should make a trellis myself, because I have a lot of wire, or if I should just create a trellis with the bamboo. Oh, sorry, Yoshi, I'm over here filming your butt. I'm sorry. Or make a trellis with the bamboo pieces I have and some yarn, and just interwove them. But then the question is, these peas are already climbed past the halfway mark on these bamboo sticks. So it's probably better for me to create a trellis and have it go in a loop than to use the sticks, because that's not gonna make no sense, right? I at least if it does, it'll grow and then the stuff can hang. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I just know I need to transplant them because I don't want them to die. It took a while to grow these things and I don't want them to die. So that's what I'm doing, and these few little things are left. So I got the tomatoes and stuff. So like the really hot temperature stuff is what's left. My tomatoes are ready to go. So I'm gonna transplant as much as I can over the next few days to get them all ready to go outside. And then I'll give you guys a quick tour of outside when we're done. All right, see you in a bit. I also wanted to show you what I use. So I got my this cocoa core from Vermistera. It does have cocoa chips. I kind of like the cocoa core versus the peat moss. Nah, I think I like the cocoa core better. So I got 2, I think for like $50 or less, I think it was. They were having a nice sale. And then Callie Kim gave us a code. She said use her code, and so it took another 10% off, I think. So I got 2 of these, and they're 9 pounds each, right? And I have 2, well, I'm supposed to get a second one. They messed up the order, but she sent in the second one. It was supposed to be 20 pounds of the Vermistera organic soil amendment, which is the earthworm castings. Love this stuff. When I first started my tomatoes and peppers, the first time I ever grew, this is what I used. And they also have the earthworm tea, which is what I use to fertilize my stuff, because I don't eat meat. I'm straight vegetarian, and I only say that because I still eat cheese. So, so I can't say I'm straight vegan. So I'll say I'm vegetarian. No, I don't eat fish or anything. And what I've noticed is that a lot of people that are growing, they're using fish fertilizer, and I've always wondered why the broccoli tastes like fish to me, and everybody thought I was crazy when I say that, but I was really tasting fish every time I ate broccoli. So these are organic, and it's the earthworm process in the dirt, you know. So it's the castings that they come out of it. Now this is like a powdery. It's really powdery. If you're one that's like heavy-handed, you might want to put on a mask or something, but you don't really need to. I don't inhale it or anything, but it's like really powdery, right? And so it doesn't take a lot of it. You don't need a lot. See, it says what? 1 part of this casting, 3 parts of your media or your cocoa core. You don't need a lot. So I'm going to add this into my mix. So it's going to be the worm casting, the cocoa core, plus my soil. I use Nature's Care organic and natural potting mix. It's water, what is it? Water absorbent, water conserve, right? This is the only one I've ever used, and it is from Miracle Grow. And yeah, could you believe I bought 20? Was it 20? I think I had 23 bags of soil when I started. I now officially have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 1 in my living room, 9, and this half bag right here. I did count that one on the bottom. Thank you very much. Do not spill the sugar because this thing is broken. Why would you do that? Children. So I think I might need more soil. I pray not. But by adding the cocoa core, that would extend it also. So I probably won't need it. I estimated I would need 23 bags originally. But I'm not just using the soil by itself. Now, if I was, each of these tubs would probably take 2, maybe 2.5 to fill up. But I'm not using an entire tub with the soil. Literally 3 inches. And I'm not going to fill it all the way to the very top. So we'll see how this works. And so I'll mix everything together, and then we'll plant up these as many as we can. I really can't do none because I think I can only do 2. I didn't realize I was going to do this, or would have bought more chips. I only had 1 bag, and I've had that bag for a little while, and I put chips over everything outside, so I used a lot of it. Yes, put it to boil. And another tip that I learned when it comes to the cocoa core, use hot water on that cocoa core to make sure you kill any possible parasites or mold or anything that might be there, because this thing is gonna inflate a little bit. I think it's so cool how it inflates. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna plant up, oh man, I think I'm gonna do the squashes. No, yeah, the squash and the cucumbers are ready to, they're huge. They're like really big, and they're ready to go. So maybe I should just put them in and put their cage over it and leave them by the window. I have to go to the store to get more bags of this stuff, instead of me paying another $70 for delivery. So So maybe one bag will do 3 bins. I've got 7 right now. I need another one. I need another one because it's 2 cantaloupes, 2 zucchini squash, 2 cucumbers, 2. But we only have 1 watermelon because 1 died. I'm so sad it died. So, and there was something else. And then we got some habanero peppers but I think I'll just put the peppers in the grow bags themselves. I felt like if I'm doing the squashes and stuff, they would need a more sustainable container. Oh, and a plus, for the wood chips, it makes it a little bit weighty. So it makes it a little heavy, so it's not going to be as light already. It's already weight with just the wood. So, yeah. Why are you on the floor? Get up. Are you serious? Go sit in the chair. Wow. So that's where I'm at, and I'll show you what one looks like when I'm done. See you in a bit. Okay, so I was trying to break this, but it ain't breaking, so it's too much to break it. So I figured I'd just do the entire block. Whatever I don't use, I'll just cover to keep it from molding or anything. I need hot water. The pipe is fine. Just let the water run, and then I'll add it in. So, see, it already started to break up. This thing was solid. Ooh, that heat. See the steam coming up? So, I'll just do that. And keep adding it until it's all melted down. And we'll show you when it's done. I was trying to figure out how to get this tripod to work so I can show you what I'm doing, but it don't want to work. So I have put some cocoa coir already in here, and now I'm adding some soil. I shouldn't put that much in here. So I had about a 1/4 bag of soil already added from what I had left over. Yeah, I know. Probably should have on my gloves. I don't know. I like feeling it between my fingers. I probably should put them on because we're about to really get into this. Defeats the whole purpose of having gloves. Okay. I think. Alright, so that's cocoa coir and soil. I'm going to add some of the vermicelli worm castings. I wonder if I should add a little bit of lime. Not sure if it needs to be more acidic. Alright, I'm gonna add some more cocoa coir. Ooh, this thing is hot. Forgot that hot water is no joke. Alright. See, look how. Ooh, I'm making a mess, aren't I? Look how fluffy it is right now. So, see if we can mix and crumble the soil as we go, because it tends to have clumps of stuff because they're so packed in these bags. Plus, I had them stacked on top of each other, so look how fluffy this mix is. Oh, this is how it is normally when it's dry-ish. but it works for me. Goes some of the cocoa cola. Yeah. See, it even have the branches, you know, natural organic things. Now I need to water this. Before I do, let me put this into another bin because I don't want this to get all over my floor. Ooh, oh, that hurt. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that, are we? Let's not do that. Let's do this one. Then we'll just imagine how heavy this is gonna be. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't do that. It's gonna be a fight, maybe. Maybe I should just put a plastic bag on the bottom to catch the excess water. This is why you do it outside, right? All right. Let me just put that there. And I forgot to put the water. So I'm gonna use regular water for now. When I plant the actual plant, then I'll add in the worm tea. Be right back. Okay, so I added in the water. You don't want it to be too soaked, but this is pretty soaked. You want it to be wet, but not like that, right? So I'm gonna add more soil anyway. I'll just mix it up. You only want it to be able to just stick together. Added too much water in that one. I'm trying to get all of the dried parts touched because that doesn't happen too well. Next year, if I do this again, I will have a wagon and a shovel. And I'll do this outside. I just feel like I need to prepare ahead a little bit. It was a lot of work doing the other stuff, but I just want to make sure because they look like they're ready, and I just don't want to take a chance and lose anything. So, all right, some more soil. So I'd say I've only put about a bag. It's pretty good. So I might have enough. I put about a bag on maybe a quarter into this bin. Now, if it was just the soil, I probably would have had to use a little over 2 bags to get that going. They are kind of deep. All right, I'm gonna work this and I'll be back. All right, so I have mixed everything in. Now I think I'm gonna do the zucchini. What is that? The zucchini or squash? The elite zucchini squash. I'm gonna plant those because those are easier. I gotta figure out the bean thing. So I'm gonna use this. What is it? It's called the what? The Ultimato, the Ultimate Climate Cage. It's a tomato cage. I got this from Home Depot. I want to say they were $9. And so it's a tomato cage. See, it's supposed to look like that. So we'll see if this works once I plant this up. I really would rather use the circle ones. I think that's what I might end up doing. I don't know. We'll try this. And I'm going to stake it to help the zucchini balance a little bit because it's going to be heavy. All right, hold on. Let me get everything ready. Okay, the stakes are going to be interesting. It's going to be a learning experience. Let me do this. Let me make sure this is all good. I let it sit for a few minutes. Make sure that water went through. All right. Now, I'm making a mess. See, the good thing about doing this outside, if you make a mess, it falls on the ground. The downside to that is you lose your stuff. I guess if you could put some tarp down or garbage bag or something. Okay, that's useless. And you could always just pour it back into whatever if you catch it. I mean, you won't waste nothing. But I don't want to be outside. And I'm actually trying not to. Okay, I might have digged that a little too deep because I don't think this thing is that. Because the pan is a different. Yeah, okay. maybe not. All right, so it's a little. He said no. Oh. Let's see. I hope you guys are seeing this. No, you're not. Let me see. Did I do this? This is crazy. Okay, so he's trying to escape. I can't figure out why I can't get this camera to do what I want it to do. Let's see. Is that better? Kinda. I'm trying to get it, but it's not. I don't want to break this thing. Okay. Maybe if. Hold on.